You have that Ten of Pentacles, guys. The 10, the end of a cycle. New beginnings here. Renewal, guys. Really just a beautiful, beautiful message. And it's you, Virgo. That is your energy. Right below it, the World card, guys. More of that growth, that future, that long term. It's so beautiful. And look at those elements. They're all here. And they're all for you, Virgo. You need that. You need that grounding energy. You are the earth. But you need the sun, the water, the air, and more earth for that future here, guys. I have to say to you, and that Ace of Swords even, I know, but that clarity and that sun right behind it, coming to you, your person really wanting to offer that to you guys, offering to help clear some things up. And boy, have you wanted it with that Justice energy here. And boy, you know, we haven't even talked about the Two of Swords yet, but more of that decision, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords here, the Justice coming to it too, but that Empress energy, Virgo, it's beautiful here for you, I have to say. And that High Priestess energy, that this is your energy. This is you guys. There is that tree of life as we talked about, the earth. You can see that here, but you be sure that there is a lot going on in that earth right where you are. You trust yourself. Your person really wants to offer an apology or some type of clarification for you. It's really big. And I know here with this Four of Cups, this apathy and this not being sure here. You do have the High Priestess card. You trust yourself to do what it is that you need to do, whether that is coming back with your person or moving on. Virgo, your reading is beautiful and, as I've been saying, very high vibrational. And if you think you're not in this Empress energy yet, it's there for you. You get in it. You are the Empress. And you are the High Priestess. Hi, Virgo. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. Hi. Hello. Also, if you are new to the channel, thank you for being here. Very happy you're here. Virgo, this is your bonus reading here. It is February 2022. However, I want to say to you, readings are timeless, truly. Messages are meant for you when you get here. When you're here is when you're meant to be here. So if it is not February 2022, if it is March or April or May or any time in 2022 and beyond, and you're watching this, it's because you're meant to be here. Readings are timeless. So keep that in mind as you watch your reading. Look, slip and slide in. This wants to be in your reading already. Okay, so there we go, Virgo. Readings always begin, I want to tell you, before the camera's on. I'm channeling you long before. However, the pace of the reading really is all about my spirit guides, I have to tell you, and where we're going, your spirit guides. Spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, that is how things go. Today, it feels light, I want to tell you. Fast. If your person is a Capricorn, by the way, or you have Capricorn, excuse me, in your chart, I want to say to you, make sure you go and watch Capricorn. In general, it's a really good idea to cross-watch for your person, also your person's rising sign or your rising sign. I want to say it's almost more important than your sun sign, I know. However, if Capricorn is somewhere in your chart, your person's, really go and watch that. The energy was so fast, but light and beautiful, and wow. In Virgo, I have to say your energy is feeling quite similar. So let's see where we are going today. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you tell us what is going on with our beautiful Virgos today? And anybody here watching our reading, look, this was just sliding off the deck. I have to show you guys the World card. Well, first of all, I want to say to you, Taurus is here, Aquarius is here, Leo, Scorpio is here. Also, guys, twin flame soulmate energy right off the bat. And, well, this is the world card, the future. Communication is coming up for sure here. If it hasn't already happened, I need to say that to you. Can also be travel, somebody moving forward here in the journey, quite literally coming to you, you going to your person, but it can also be a lot about the love journey that you're on. We'll get a better view in just a moment here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please give us a beautiful reading today? Tell us what is going on with Virgo and their person and their connection. Possibly answer some questions that they might have, giving them guidance in the direction they want to go, that they know in their hearts, but might need a little bit of push from you. Anything you want to send through to help them receive peace, clarity, understanding, we welcome and we thank you. Okay, we have a little flipper flyer. Guys, I just wanted to come up here. Look, the Justice card. Interesting. Haven't turned things over yet, but let's do that because let's see what's going on here. Look, the Ten of Pentacles. Virgo, this is your energy. I want to tell you, first of all, this is a Virgo energy card, but also it's your very first card, your very first placement. And I want to tell you, it just really wanted to be in the reading, slipping and sliding around. Your person is dreaming about things, but Virgo, I think you are too. Something might be holding you back here, something you're wanting from your person that they might not have owned up to yet, something you want to hear from them is what I want to say to you. Gosh, guys, it's really early in the reading, but already I'm feeling this coming from you, Virgo, I have to say, and this is in your second placement. Look, this is wanting to be pushed off, so there you go, Virgo. You have that Empress energy already coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay, guys, look, Virgo. Empress energy, the High Priestess here. Oh gosh, Virgo, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Let's just turn things over. Look, the World card did come back for you, Virgo. Virgo, I just got chills up all the way up from the bottom up here, I have to say. Very interestingly too, it's a very similar feeling, I have to say to you. And I think part of the reason is, Virgo, you are Earth. It's the bottom, it's earth, it's coming from the ground. You're feeling things vibrating before we do. And also sending messages to the rest of the elements, to the rest of the world here, coming up from the ground and vibrating, which shakes up the water and wakes up the water and comes out into the world, into the air, I want to say to you, into the sunshine, into the fire element. So wow, I have to say, this future here already. Guys, I just have to hold this up for you. That Ten of Pentacles, again, as I said, this is Virgo energy, and this is long-term energy. We're talking future stuff here, guys. We're talking kind of connection that is, well, going on. And what can that be? Well, the World card came back. There's another confirmation of twin flame soulmate energy. And I want to remind you guys, take what's yours, leave the rest. If you're not on a twin flame journey or you don't believe in the twin flame journey, you let that go. It's not for you. There are a lot of twin flames here. So there's a super duper confirmation also here in the Justice card, guys. And I want to say to you, as we know with the Justice card, look, you can see it right here. There is an imbalance going on as well here. There was an imbalance. Now, I want to say, if you're looking closely, you might not be able to see it because of this card. But the dog actually has one eye open, sort of like that, not quite wanting to look, but looking here. Look what is right here on the scale in the middle. It is a butterfly, guys. We're going to talk a lot more about all of this. Hello. Why is my camera already acting up? I want to say to you, Libra energy here, guys. Also, that 11 coming to a 2, all about your partnership here, the duality, guys, and the balance. That really is what it's about. And look, it's right here in your second placement again. And I didn't get to finish telling you guys. The World card, this is the second time we've seen it here. As you know, we saw it when we were shuffling. It wanted to be seen. It did want to come back and be in your reading today. What is around this dog here in the World card? Well, we see the infinity sign, as I said. Also, if you hold it here, guys, that is like an 8, and that is an action. I want to say to you, what is this? This is a laurel wreath, guys, okay? It can be that there is a reunion here on the table, but it's not going to be for everyone. What I want to say to you more than anything, Virgo, it's a big wish. It's a very big wish, and I'm really feeling this very strongly here. Look, somebody's just looking dead on, really close, as you can see here. Just wanting to send this message through to you, Virgo, that your person has not let you go, first of all. And I really feel too, for you, Virgo, also that you haven't let your person go, and you're thinking a lot about what has happened, what interrupted your future here. And guys, gosh, again, this 10 of Pentacles, the 10, the end of a cycle, renewal, new beginnings. What are new beginnings? Life, the future, the World card coming down again, coming right underneath the 10 of Pentacles in your first placement here. I'm going to stop now because I need to finish getting your cards down. Look, this is what's happening today. These cards are sitting out waiting for you, and you have an extra card here also that wants to be in your reading. So we are going to look at that in just a moment. I'm going to put it here because that is coming down last, but these are meant to be in your reading. I have to show you. Ace of Swords, guys, look. The 2 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Okay, very interesting how that happened. I wasn't expecting that at all, but that is where Spirit guided us today. Now, if you want to take a look here at your cards, I'm going to get your overall energy, and then we'll just dig in here because there's a lot of stuff already coming through. Thank you, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please have an overall energy for Virgo's person? What would you like to send through to help us get a better understanding as to what is going on? Help our Virgos and cross watchers receive some clarity here. Thank you. And I need to say to you guys, your reading just kind of went off with a bang, and I never got to say to you that, well, there's a lot of energy here. I feel it here today. And guys, again, I don't know if I said this already, but if your person is a Capricorn and there's Capricorn in your chart, your person's chart, you make sure you go and watch that reading. Wow, I have to say, and the energy here is feeling very, very similar, very strong, I have to tell you. In fact, I kept some of the things out that I felt pulled to put out for Capricorn because it feels very, very right. I only changed the oracle cards here today. Anyway, I didn't get a chance to tell you that there's a lot of energy already here, and that will continue coming, and it can feel like a private reading, but it can also be there are particular messages for you in particular decks at different points in the reading, possibly a totem number letter that I pull at the end. But please remember to take what resonates and throw away the rest. You'll know what's for you, and sometimes you might not even know, and it will come to you later. The last thing I want to say, why am I pointing? I didn't get to say to you, is remember, this is not a prediction. Energies can, will, and do change. You have free will, as everybody does, so things can change. At the end of the day, you have your free will. Your outcome is yours. So please remember that when you're watching your reading today. Important for me to get that message to you. Apologies that I'm interrupting here. Thank you, Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we please have an overall energy for our Virgos? Whatever you would like to send through today. Okay, we're going to take a look. And what I want to say to you is at times it can be that your person's energy is actually yours. in yours as your person's. It can also be that it belongs, excuse me guys, my hands are really quite dry today. I've been playing a lot of guitar. Can also be that they belong in the entire reading as an overall energy. So we will see that and know that in just a moment here. Okay guys, the Six of Pentacles here coming down. I want to tell you, first of all, this is Taurus energy here. And Virgo, it does look like there has been some breadcrumbing going on. Your person's thinking a lot about that. And this is definitely your person's. I don't even know what's under here, but it's very, very strong. The feeling here of regret from your person, and also knowing of what they weren't giving you is what I want to say, guys. The breadcrumbing here is not always the case when I see the Six of Pentacles. But here's the thing, that is a 6. And that 6 is a lot about making peace, harmony between you. And it's not just your person making peace and saying, oh, I did that and wow, I sure have regret. They're wanting to make it with you and get that across to you guys here. And that's the other thing I want to say to you. For some of you, what happened between you and your person really put a stop to, maybe for some of you had families is what is coming through. I have to say that. But also a stop to the hope for the future here. Your person's very aware of that is what I want to tell you here. It's coming down really strong. Very, very strong, the regret here, guys. And really thinking about that future and what exactly... what have they also learned too, I have to say. Gosh, they have not been coming with an apology, have been wanting to, have been really, I feel like your person and you have both been doing a lot of work spiritually from the ground up, truly, Virgo. That is you. Here, there have been some moments I feel that you've been kind of, well, I'm seeing that Four of Swords in some ways where you just were kind of laying there, belly up, you know, just crying uncle, sort of done here. However, your person knows, guys, look, we do have the Justice card here. Again, that is Libra energy, but your person is wanting to communicate. Whoa, excuse me. Everything just, wow. There's a lot of vibrating going on quite literally here. Okay, goosebumpy. The energy here, Virgo, is really fast. This is a fast-moving month, I have to tell you, February, but I'm feeling it. It's just really vibrating. That's really no other way to say it here. Your person kind of, I feel itching to get to you here, guys. Also with that Ace of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And I want to say, what is coming through here? Well, first of all, I do want to tell you Ace of Swords. No, that was Knight of Swords. I was going to tell you it was coming through for Capricorn, but it doesn't matter. It didn't. Capricorn had a very prominent, Knight of Swords was very prominent in their reading. But the reason I'm saying it to you is because it's needing to come through right now if your person is Capricorn, or it's in your chart or their chart. And don't worry if you're not hearing your person's sign now, you will. And if you don't, it doesn't mean they're not here. Guys, it's all about what's resonating for you. But what I want to say here is this clarity. Your person having the clarity, guys. It's so super strong here. Them knowing it's kind of a little bit of a wake-up energy, but really more than anything, just getting this clarity here and wanting also, I have to say, especially if your person is a Capricorn, it just, of course, and with the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and there's that Libra again, guys, right underneath here. A lot of confirmation for those of you, your person is a Libra, or possibly that is your rising, your person's rising. Anyhow, it's very strong. Your person wanting to not just clear the air here, guys, but look what is on top of that sword here. That is that laurel wreath again. Now, here's what I want to say to you. It can be sometimes impulsive when this comes through, and I do feel that a little bit. I do. I feel the itchy feet. I know that's such a silly thing to say, but I really am feeling that. And that part of that is Virgo, your earth sign. And where are our feet? They're on the ground here. Gosh, some of you watching too, I know it's going to sound silly if you have itchy feet, but just something to do with your feet here. But anyway, I'm losing track. What I wanted to say to you is that grounding, feet, the earth, the grounding here, your person trying to get grounded here and quite literally having itchy feet, realizing that they need to say these things to you that they're realizing, guys. Not only that, that is the sword energy, that is the air energy, and it's a lot about getting clarity. Your person wants to give you clarity, not just clearing the air. Now, that is something I felt very early on in your reading that your person is wanting to, and also here with the Six of Pentacles, their overall energy, your person wanting to clear the air with that, but not just clear the air. It's different. It feels like they want to just give you some clarity, because I feel you have questions that have not been answered with your person here. We see that in the Justice card. I mean, we're seeing the Six of Pentacles here. We see the imbalance here. And I feel like a lot of you want to know why. Now, here's the thing, guys. We are seeing the Empress here, that a 3 can be so many things. Third party can be another person. It can be infidelity. And I do feel that for some of you. I really do. Here, questioning your person. Where was that cup? Is that with you now? Was it with somebody else? But that's not for everybody. Also here with the Empress card, guys, that 3 is really a numerology also about growth. And that's the Empress card. Look, you've been doing a lot of inner work. I want to say to you too, that's the other thing about the Ace of Swords coming through, is you also getting clarity for yourself, Virgo, very much, and trying to make decisions in your life here that, well, are for the highest good of all. And for some of you, family here, I want to say, but guys, this Libra energy here coming through really strong. Also right below, a little bit of the breadcrumbing here. Your person realizing that they have one eye open here. A little bit of fear. Just owning up to it is what I want to say. And I think, Virgo, you've been waiting a long time here. But not only that, guys, there is that. And we're going to look at your overall energy in a moment. Apologies, but this is what happens. Spirit guides me, and this is where I am, and it's moving fast, so I need to keep going here. But I want to say to you, there is that laurel wreath again here, guys. It's quite little, and it's right on the tip. So your person is not sure. I have to say, we see that in the Justice card. If you're actually going to take them back or even want to meet with them, I have to say, for a lot of you too, that is coming through. And that's the other thing. I want to fix your 7-point star here. That's the other thing. It's not even just your person, it's you as well. You're not really sure, because we see you're getting clarity here, and it's right at the tip. It's sort of like, it's really close, is what I want to tell you here. That transactional energy coming through with the air, and also being smart about things. That intellectual energy comes through really strong with the air energy too here. And I want to say, being smart about it. I feel like you're a little guarded too. That's the other thing that is coming through with you, is that you have been waiting. You really do want some answers here. Some of you, it's not that you've given up, but it's calmed down a little bit. You've been focusing more on yourself. And I want to say to you, that's a really beautiful message that is coming through. Acknowledgement, from your spirit guides and angels. I have to tell you, they're sending that through now. For those of you that have been doing that, to stay on that path, it's very important, regardless of where you go with your person, whatever it is you're doing in your life, the inner work that you've been doing, you stay on that path. They're noticing, is what I want to say. For those of you that feel like you're not there yet, that is a direct message, guys. Okay? It's really a direct message here to be smart about things for yourself, for the higher good of all, especially for those of you with families. I do see for some of you, there are some children involved. That is just not going to be for everybody here. But guys, this Leo energy here, the Scorpio energy, the Taurus energy, the Aquarius energy, it's Earth. I want to say to you, we have air here, we have fire here, and we have water here. All the elements are here, guys. And that is something we just talked about with your energy, Virgo, coming from the ground up, vibrating quite literally. Things have been vibrating. I'm feeling it. We're seeing it. It's really a shakeup, I want to say, and it's coming from the ground up here. And I want to tell you also, it feels very sincere. Whether or not it's you're going to be moving on together, or just moving on, but in a more peaceful way, because the peace and harmony here that's coming through of connecting with each other is very, very strong. I want to say to you, and it really is coming from your person However, I do want to say things can be in reverse, Virgo. Please remember that. So if you feel like, no, that's me, I'm going toward my person, or maybe you're a cross watcher and you're resonating with that, then that is, the message is meant for you. That's what I want to say to you. It can be that that is the case here, guys. But the regret, and not just the regret, wanting to do the action, and you've been waiting. We see that here, right here in your second placement. I won't repeat that, but guys, there, there it is again. The shaking it up, the vibrating, I have to say to you. But that World card really is the energy of the future, I have to say. And that is also, like I said, it can be travel. It can be actual physical travel. So somebody coming to somebody else here can include a plane ride, interestingly enough, but that is not going to be for everyone. There is a long distance energy here for some of you, but it can also just be about this journey that you're on here, guys. But this 10 of Pentacles here, Pentacles, what are the Pentacles? Well, the Pentacles, guys, do represent commitment. That can be commitments to jobs, therefore money, can be commitments to other people, to love, not love. This is the love reading, and this came down as your very first card, and this is your energy, Virgo. This is about the two of you I want to tell you, but I want to say to you, for some of you, your person here wasn't offering that commitment, or it got interrupted. It got the breadcrumbing here, the giving to something else. For some of you, your person was overworking, and it can also be you. That won't be for everyone. It can be for some of you, especially I want to say if your person is another Virgo here. But that 10, that end of that cycle, the renewal here, the completion is also coming through very strong. That is your very first card, and that is the 10 here. So your person does want to put an end to that stuff, what they were maybe giving more time to before, maybe ready to turn things around here, as we see with the Ace of Swords. Offering you that clarity is what I want to say, and also you wanting that, and you wanting to be smart about it, guys. You might not even realize that, I have to say here. A lot of clouds also here in the Ace of Swords. Some indecision going on, but also when you have the clouds, it's not clear, is what I want to say. And I just have to tell you, this Capricorn energy is coming through, and I'm feeling a little breathless as I say it, which was a very strong theme in Capricorn's reading. Also, I want to say, was that Aquarius? Anyway, guys, I talked a little bit about it, and it wants to be talked about again. The Puxatani Hill, not seeing his shadow, telling us there's more winter. And that's what I want to say, those clouds. He came up from the ground, Virgo, earth energy, your energy here, okay? Wherever you are in Virgo, for whatever reason you're here, if you're a cross watcher or you don't have any Virgo in your chart, it's still, you're here at this reading, and I'm telling you, this energy is really intense. And Puxatani Phil coming up and not being able to see the sun, not seeing his shadow, therefore telling us there's more winter. It's interesting because, as I talked about in the Capricorn's reading, it can be that a moment sooner, a moment later, the next day, that those clouds are cleared here. And that's the thing about the Ace of Swords. It really is this it really is about clearing things up here, and you wanting it. First of all, with the Justice card, you're quite literally asking for it, and your person wanting to offer that here, guys. Also testing the waters here with one eye closed, if it's safe, if they feel it's safe, and is it safe, and is that what you want too? Do you want a new start there? There is that butterfly. It's very transformational, as we know with the butterfly. But, to be a butterfly, you are first you're a caterpillar and you go into the cocoon, and boy, can it be dark and spinning around, and what's going on in here, and getting tossed around, and you're this earth energy, and suddenly you're in the dark like the earth, but you're not. You're spinning around here in this cocoon, and that's also very much this partnership. But guys, we're seeing the butterfly, so that there is an end to that. So if you're still in the dark cocoon. Know that there is an end here. But the question is, it's right here in the middle. It feels like it could go either way. That's what I want to tell you. And that is very much the case here with a scale. It can be you put something here and it's heavier than you thought. And it's heavy on their mind. Do you see that? It's heavy on both of your minds. But look at that cup. You know, that's only on one side here. It is going to weigh this one down even more. We even have more of this loving energy here. Also with the cup, it's emotional here. There's another sword. There's a sword here. This clarity is so needed. I have to say, not just needed, you're wanting it. You might have stopped asking for it, I want to tell you. But your person knows that, and it can even be that they're really afraid to look, because some of you have put it out there that maybe you're moving on in some ways, or you've given your person an ultimatum here, because this is also coming to a 2, guys. It's an 11 and it's coming to a 2, and it's right here in your partnership. So there is a decision here on the table. We also see it here quite literally in the 2 of Swords. We'll get there in a minute. But your person also, part of why that is you might have given your person an ultimatum here if things are going to move forward, or whatever it is that you're wanting to hear from them. Now, can it be for some of you that there's some involvement, some legal stuff? It can be. That is not going to be for everyone, but guys, we do have the 10 of Pentacles here. It's a lot about this family energy here. And we do have the Justice card, and I am feeling that for some of you here. Okay, that's not for everyone. And as I said, some infidelity in that, but that is a particular message for somebody, because it's just not the collective energy, I have to tell you here. But Virgo, yeah, the practicalities of the partnership coming through here with the Pentacles, that is really what it is, guys. It's the commitment to what? Like I said, to a lot of things, but this is your love reading here, and it's very much on somebody's mind, whether or not things are going to reconnect and pick up where they left off, or if they're going to continue here. But it feels very big is what I want to tell you. Now, we do have the World card here. We also have the Empress and the High Priestess, some major arcana cards here, some big messages. But please remember, even with the minor arcana cards here, and I have to say, especially in combination with another, and really in combination with the major arcana cards, the messages are quite big for you, Virgo. I do feel that there is some decision on the table for some of you, your person, nervous about it. And like I said, for some of you, it is coming through that legal stuff, but that's not for everyone. But wanting really, excuse me, things are moving very fast. Wanting to own up to things, you wanting that, but a little bit of fear here, but definitely knowing is what I want to say, knowing that it's what they need to do. It's the right thing to do here. Okay, we're going to move on because I really want to look at your overall energy. Yeah, gosh, you guys, look. I don't know if you can see this here, but we have the 8 of Cups. Pisces energy here. You definitely felt like your person, this is your energy, first of all. Obviously, you're Virgo. You could have Pisces in your chart, your person as well. That's not the point. It's the energy is what I want to tell you here. But very emotional. And some of you really did feel like your person left you behind here. And can it be that they were committing to another person? For some of you, yes. But for some of you too, it does come through that there was money or work involved somehow here as well. But either way, guys, this energy of moving on, Virgo, I feel like it's been going on for a while. The main thing here is some of you might be, I do have to say that, we do have the Empress here, guys. The High Priestess here is right here in that corner. Now, sometimes, often, well, I call it the naughty corner, as you know. But it can also be the place where there's indecision. There is something needing to be decided. So it's not a surprise that the High Priestess is here because you're indecisive. And that's what I feel from the 8 of Cups here. Now, the 8 is an action. It is moving on here, guys. Looking off at the horizon, taking one last look. Virgo, I feel like some of you have been doing that for a while. You haven't quite done that. You haven't quite moved on yet. For those of you that really want to, is what I want to say. but just very emotional in the energy. Some of you are just kind of been in this energy for a while, just standing here thinking about it, looking at that moon. And guys, as I talk about it, and we talked about the High Priestess, there is a very, very super direct message for you. I want to tell you, Virgo, to trust yourself, trust your intuition. It's strong here, guys, with the Two of Swords, also even the Justice card coming to that decision here. We see the World card. It's about your future is what I want to tell you here. So for some of you that are still in this energy, this really is a direct message to you. I want to tell you from Spirit to trust yourself and make that, do what you need to do for the higher good of all, for yourself, to live your best life. What is that? That has been kind of clouded, I want to tell you here. And this dog busting right through it. The High Priestess busting through that right with the moon. Saying, trust yourself. You got this. You know what you want down under there, guys. In that gut, your gut instincts, your guardian angels, you know what it is you want to do, whether that is moving on or whether that is moving on from that energy and being able to get the clarity you need to make the decision that you want to make, okay? But I do feel for some of you, I have felt this energy for some time, Virgo, I have to say, of you kind of pep talking and moving on and getting this really strong energy, and then kind of going back and saying, I'm going to take one last look here. Not quite ready, because it is a lot of work, whether you're doing your internal work, guys, on stuff for you, doing your shadow work, and you're gonna need to get through your shadow work sometimes in order to move away from someone or move away from a particular energy that you're stuck in, if you're even going to move forward with them again. I do feel here, guys, that some of you have been holding that off. Like you go in, you come out again, you go in, and you sort of have a moment of clarity that can last for weeks and months, I have to tell you, Virgo. And then something just derails you. And that's what I feel is coming through here with the High Priestess, guys. And it's just a really strong message for you. And we see that coming here right below. It really is kind of clarifying that. And as you know, I don't do clarifiers or reversals. I read the energy for you regardless of all of that. But I have to say it. It's really within the reading is clarifying it for you. Now, the Four of Cups, that is Cancer and energy here. And we do see that it can be that there is something, guys. Excuse me, where did that go here? With that Justice card energy, look, there is that cup again, sort of on the balance. So being sort of teetering here, very interesting. There's that vibrating energy again. I have to say, some of you, your person is weighing that decision, but for most of you, I have to say it's you. Very much here. It's on your mind, look, but you're not looking here. And can it be, yeah, that your person is coming in? Yeah, but I have to say to you too, guys, we do see that the laurel wreath here, quite a bit, actually, I have to tell you, is something you're both thinking about, but I feel like you're not sure. Your person hasn't been, and that's part of the problem. You're just really apathetic here in the Four of Cups, just saying, really, are you really coming, and are you going to offer this clarification to me and tell me what I already know? Here in the High Priestess energy, guys, I want to tell you, most of you already know, but you want to hear it from your person. And that's the other thing I want to say to you with that cup here, that emotional cup here, and also that sort of the clarity that your person is getting for themselves, that they're wanting to offer to you here. Can also be that they're wanting to offer that emotional energy for you, that explanation, that apology, whatever that is. Virgo, it really is different for everybody. So it can be that, yes, here, there is an offering, but I can't tell you exactly what, because it really will be different for all of you. But what I do feel, one of the bigger things in front of it, whatever is underneath that, is it's emotional here. Your person realizing that as well. And look, you do have those 3 cups there, guys, right in the front here. The 2 of you and that third party. What is that third party, guys? Like I said, for some of you, it can be another person. The light is changing, but that's not going to be for everybody. It can also be about the interruption here that I do feel has gone on between the two of you and what you wanted for the future or what you had that got interrupted. But the Ten of Pentacles in the World card, guys, that is like long-term stuff here. That's really heavy and beautiful too. Family energy is what I want to say to you here. And almost this energy of, let's do whatever it takes. That's what I want to say to you. And I feel like you've been in that energy a long time, but you go in and out of it. That's what I want to say to you here. And it can be that let's do whatever it takes is your person's energy now too. But I don't think that's for everyone. But that is for some of you because they're realizing it here. And we do have the Ace of Swords. Hi guys, camera died there. Not only is it them receiving the clarity and wanting to offer this emotional support is what I want to say, but not just emotional support so much, but giving you whatever that is, explanation, apology, whatever. But also with the Ace of Swords, it can be, hey, I think we could do it this way. I think we could, this could work. Also wanting to maybe come to you and try for that because there is that laurel wreath there and we see it here, huge. In the World card coming right below the Ten of Pentacles, which the 10, you guys, a new start for this long-term commitment here. 10 Pentacles, guys, the commitment, okay? The practicalities of things. Feeling safe, which it hasn't for you, is what I want to say. Your person wanting to offer that emotional security as well. That's coming through very strong. But doesn't, like I said, we won't go backwards, but it doesn't necessarily mean a reunion. And I feel the apprehension from some of you, and we actually see it here. Not letting something go. We see it in the Eight of Cups. We see it here in the Four of Cups, that third party. Is that the distance? Is that the interruption here? I want to say too, can also be a lot about divine timing, guys. Wanting to push through that, but it just hasn't been time is what I want to say. And I feel like it's coming from your end, Virgo, more of the impatience. Interestingly enough, with Capricorn, it felt like a little bit that Capricorn's person. So that could be you if your person's a Capricorn, that they were wanting to sort of force things a little. So I do feel that energy a little bit. So make sure you're letting go, letting God, Goddess, universe, what is that? Whatever it is for you. Going with the flow here, guys, very much is what I want to say. Walking away from those Eight of Cups, doing what you need to do. If you want to take those cups with you guys or fill them up and get some help, if you want to just walk away and leave them, you want to invite your person here to say, look, let's talk about all that, whatever it is that you need to do. But it is a really strong message here it's time. Trust yourself here and believe it, okay? Whatever that decision is. But guys, that 3 there, it's very strong, I have to say to you. Now, yeah, this is what we haven't even talked about yet, and it is really wanting to be held, I have to say to you now. That Empress energy, guys, there it is again too. I also really want to say, and that's what I wanted to say, I got a little lost here. For some of you, there really does involve children and possibly legal matters. That really is not for everybody, but that is also coming through, and it can be needing to work out some kind of an agreement, guys, with your person in regards to that. That needed to come through. I don't know who that's for, but it just came back to me, and I needed to make sure I got it out before it got lost again. And it is coming through here as well. You can see that. That is the Empress card. And, well, the Empress, guys, it's pretty much everything here. It's beginning things, growing things. And as we know with that 3, it can be a lot about growth here. Also expressing yourself. And this is what I want to say to you. It really is this high vibrational, guys. It's vibrating. I've been saying it from the beginning, and it really I feel this for you so strongly, Virgo. Just vibrating up. You are coming up. Gosh, you guys, it's very emotional, and I want to come and and help you up, you know, is what I feel here very strong. It's this growth. You've been in this for a long time. You stay there. You stay there. You stay in that Empress energy. And there is no gender, guys, okay? So I know we know what the Empress is, but this is important that I say that to you. But you stay in that growing energy, that high vibing energy. And if you think you're not in it yet, or you feel it and you know, it is yours. You can have it. You have free will. You make your choices. You make that choice. And if you need to fake it till you make it, and not everybody believes in that, but I'll tell you what, my music career, that was one of the things I just naturally am that way. And that is just what I did when I wasn't even quite ready. When I first started and did my first open mic, and I used to turn around. I used to sit with my back to the audience. Because I was so scared. But I did it, and I kept doing it until I stopped turning around. And then I would just, you know, interrupt myself and close my eyes because I couldn't look at anyone. I was so scared. And it just, you know, I just always went up there and I just faked it. I just did it. You just do it. I just posted something on my Instagram, which is sad, by the way. I think it's still there. It's Anthony Hopkins made this whole comment about just do it. Just do it. And then it you know, there's a certain, of course, a particular point when you can't go too far, when you can't just get behind the wheel of a car if you don't know at all what you're doing and drive. You might crash it. So there is a message, guys. You can go too far, but you know what I'm saying here, and that's what I'm trying to say is that growth. If you feel like you're not in it, you fake that. You take those steps. You go out and get that light and that air and that. You know, get yourself in and near water too. You're an earth sign. You need the water. You need the sun. You need those elements, the people. You need the energy. The high vibrational energy is here. And that's what I'm coming back to, is that I've been feeling it from the beginning, and it is there. And then it's the Empress, guys. Okay, so I want to say that to you, first of all. Secondly, I do want to send that message through. This is the Empress, and it can also be about children and pregnancy and babies, and that can have had something to do with this connection here between the two of you that sort of, kind of, for a lot of you, definitely interrupted it, is what I want to say. Some disagreements on that. Can also be that you had children with them already, or you didn't, whatever that is. That does come through. That is the Empress energy. Also, I want to say to you, but look, there's 3 little puppies here. We do have that 3 again. It really is a confirmation. And there's that butterfly. So I do want to say to you too, you have been in this growth mode, but if you don't feel it, don't worry, because guess what's going on underneath the ground? And I really just feel emotional. I'm bringing this message to you, and the light is changing. What is going on with the earth underneath, with those seedlings that you planted? What is going on with the grass that died in the winter, or the flowers? They're germinating. A lot of you are getting your gardens ready, and you put those seeds in. You don't see them. If you look at the earth and you look down at your potted plant or your garden and you say, well, they're not there, but that you know they're there. You know it's under. What is happening? Magic. Magic, it's growing. You don't see it. And then it comes up and you see that first little inkling of something coming up. And it's such a miracle. And, you know, and everybody's gathering around and saying, look, my first carrot or whatever, or the flowers are back, or I did it again. That's what I want to say to you. It is miraculous and it's beautiful. And nature is the divine. It is the big picture here. And you are an earth sign Virgo. So just because you cannot see in that earth where you are, where you reside, because you can't see the seed, it doesn't mean that it's not growing. It is, but it does need the sun and the water and the air to blow around and pollinate those flowers or whatever it is. Here, it needs all of that to come up. So you, in this beautiful Empress energy, guys, I have to say to you, I see there's something you haven't let go. We see that, but we also see, well, it's emotional, very emotional, as we know, guys. We also see you flowing here. And again, if you're not feeling that, if you haven't come up and you don't feel that beautiful flowing divine, that beautiful water energy, and also the air, guys, and the rest of the earth around you, the trees with those deep roots that go way down. You don't even know how far they go down, right? We would have to, it's a lot of work to go down there and look, and you wouldn't do that, but it's there. Just because you see this tree doesn't mean it stops there. It goes way down. So I want to say to you, you remember that you need all of that in order to grow. So you look to those that you love that are around you. You look to yourself. Your instincts, your gut instincts are your guardian angels, guys. Oh, Virgo, your reading is beautiful. I have to say to you, your intuition. Trust yourself, Virgo. You trust yourself. You trust your higher power. What is that for you? Your God, your goddess, the universe. Call on those people around you that love you, guys. You fake that. You grow. You know that in that earth that the seed is there, okay? I just want to say that to you. And again, because you can't see it, it doesn't mean that it's not there. It's there, Virgo. It's yours. And a lot of you feel this vibrational energy now. And those of you that don't, it is there. Believe it. Believe it. Believe in yourself. Believe in that choice that is you want to make. Believe you are worthy of love, because you are. Have to say that to you again. So very much. And your person too, guys, I have to say to you, they also know this about you. And look, as we talk about the tree of life, there it is again here. You're right above it. You're bumping into it. I have to say to you, this is the high priestess, guys. The high priestess here. Trust yourself. So much about intuition, and what you think is maybe beyond your reach and you're not sure you can get to it, you can, is what I want to tell you. Whew. Your reading, Virgo, is very beautiful. And I want to say as well, your person knows that too. Your person knows that you're in this Empress energy, guys. And it's part of why I want to say to you, you might not know that your vibrations, that things are moving. You might not see that seed down there germinating, growing. It hasn't come up yet, but the energy is there. And that's part of what I want to say to you. In the universe right now for you, Virgo, it feels very much that the universe, your spirit guides, angels are wanting to offer that to you. And by doing what? Well, it can be coming through to your person, people around you, things happening in your life to help them get their clarity so that they can come and give you those pieces that you need. And whether it's going to be moving on with your person, coming back together, because we do see that is definitely a possibility, or continuing on your journey. And for those of you that are stuck, continuing on and getting out, because look, whatever is going on here, you have that 10 of Pentacles, guys. The 10, the end of a cycle, new beginnings here, renewal, guys. Really just a beautiful, beautiful message. And it's you, Virgo. That is your energy. Right below it, the World card, guys. More of that growth, that future, that long term. It's so beautiful. And look at those elements. They're all here. And they're all for you, Virgo. You need that. You need that grounding energy. You are the earth. But you need the sun, the water, the air, and more earth for that future here, guys. I have to say to you, and that Ace of Swords even, I know, but that clarity and that sun right behind it, coming to you, your person really wanting to offer that to you guys, offering to help clear some things up. And boy, have you wanted it with that justice energy here. And boy, you know, we haven't even talked about the Two of Swords yet, but more of that decision, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords here, the Justice coming to it too, but that Empress energy, Virgo, it's beautiful here for you, I have to say. And that High Priestess energy, that this is your energy. This is you, guys. There is that tree of life, as we talked about, the earth. You can see that here, but you be sure that there is a lot going on in that earth right where you are. You trust yourself. Your person really wants to offer an apology or some type of clarification for you. It's really big. And I know here with this Four of Cups, this apathy and this not being sure here. You do have the High Priestess card. You trust yourself to do what it is that you need to do, whether that is coming back with your person or moving on. Virgo, your reading is beautiful and, as I've been saying, very high vibrational. And if you think you're not in this Empress energy yet, it's there for you. You get in it. You are the Empress and you are the High Priestess. Virgo, your reading is really beautiful, and I feel like I want to cry. And when this happens, I have to say to you guys, and this was very much the case with Capricorn as well, it's not that I'm sad, it's tears of joy. I have to say, sometimes I do feel the sadness too, and I cry. But I feel for you, even though I feel some of your sadness, guys. I feel you've been going in and out of it. I also feel the vibrations. I feel the hope coming up, guys. You take that seriously, the Empress energy here, okay? That is you. Again, you think you're not in it? It's there. You just can't see it. You fake that. You get in it and you believe it. And in it, because it is yours, okay? You have to trust yourself and see it for yourself. It's beautiful, and I love it for you. I know, look, you're even looking at me as I say it, saying, huh, what? Like you're looking at me a little apathetic as I say to you, look at that little one there. That's one right there. Look, that's opportunity, guys. That's a fresh start. That's new beginnings. That's potential here. And that flower, that rose, the love here, guys, is what I want to say to you. Is that with your person? For some of you, yeah, here. We see that Ten of Pentacles. We see a cycle concluding, and we feel it. And we feel it. We also just know with spring around the corner. And there's that Puxatani Phil coming up again. But really, guys, the energy too, it's vibrating for you. That Ten of Pentacles, that World card. And we see it here, guys, in the High Priestess. We see this, looking at this rose here that is all about growth and a new start and love, you guys. So can that be with your person? For some of you, for sure. For sure. We see the Ten of Pentacles, the World card. Some of you, it might be somebody new, I have to say. And I see that it's what you want. You're really wanting that, guys. And you deserve that, okay? And your person, for some of you, that is what they're coming with. But I have to say, in general, it might not be we see here, the laurel wreath, you guys. It might not be a cut and dry type of thing where, okay, I'm coming and we're back together. It can be just offering this clarity, wanting to be real with you, wanting to be honest with you is what I want to say. And we see that in the Justice card, that you wanted that. You're kind of given up a little bit. We see in the Four of Cups here, you're almost not believing them is what I want to say. You believe what people show you. You believe what people maybe don't show you if you can't get to them. And then you make your decisions and you do what you need to do for your higher good of all, for yourself. Live your best life, whatever that's going to be, guys. I see that you want that and you deserve that, okay? This is a lot about the future, and we do see the Empress here growing things here. Guys, I don't know really how else to say it to you. That Ten of Pentacles, that is everything. The World card, that future. The Empress card here. You deserve it. You deserve it, okay? Believe it. Look, there it is. Got to show you that again. Your reading is beautiful. It's beautiful, Virgo. Whew. Okay, guys. I want to say one more thing before we move on and get your starseed card here. Is I wanted to say to you, because we didn't talk about it a lot, but it did come into play. Whoa, what happened there? The Two of Swords. It really is, I'm not going to go that far into it. I'm just not, because we see here sort of stormy. We see the clouds. We see the moon being kind of hidden, I want to say to you here. It's not quite clear, but it is here. You're still in that energy. We know that. Some of you are in that energy, and we talked about the message coming through from Spirit for you, that you're in and out, and you got to decide here what it is you're moving on from, something you might be holding on to, which can also be the case in the Empress card, I want to tell you. Is it your person? For some of you, yeah. Some of you, it's just a lot of emotional stuff that it's time to let it go, is what I want to say here. Those are the swords, guys, all right? Again, really needing this clarity, deserving it, wanting it, and making that decision. There's that too, again, I want to tell you. And it's about your partnership, for sure. I see you looking up here off into the horizon like it's scary, and I understand that, but it's really super time for you guys. And some of you are already here, and you're trying to be smart about it, but don't linger too long. You don't want to get stuck, is what I want to tell you here. But you see the moon kind of clouded here, not trusting yourself. We see that because the decision for some of you hasn't been made. Some of you may have already passed this, and you're already here, and you're already even past that. I have to say to you, the High Priestess, like I believe, I do trust myself, you're saying. I do see that for some of you, but for those of you not, you also have a bird here, and that is telling us, really, Spirit is right there trying to help you. That is about also receiving messages from the divine, guys, when you're seeing the birds in a reading. And I have to tell you, it's no mistake. Look, it's sitting here on the moon, which is a little clouded over. It's saying to you, you've got that. Listen to me. Listen to your higher power, whatever that is for you. Listen to your gut instincts, your guardian angels. Listen to yourself, trust your intuition. Quite literally telling you that here. Saying, look, just, you can do that. Wanting to help you make your heart lighter, guys. You're getting these messages. You might not realize it, but these, lots of downloads for you. Lots of information and messages coming through. Maybe you're just not paying attention, some of you. Pay attention to those dreams. That is where the subconscious is. A lot of messages are there for you, I have to tell you. From Spirit, from your guardian angels. From yourself, your subconscious, guys. Super strong. Here saying that to you, okay? However it is, whatever you need to tap into, meditation, more meditation, just getting out of the house, getting that air that you need, guys. Taking a long bath, going for a swim, if you can do that in some way, wherever you are. Connecting to nature, connecting to yourself, trusting yourself. Spirit is quite literally saying it and then going, whoop, look, it's clear here. Okay, you're not listening to me here. You're a little scared. I see that. You're not sure. You're indecisive. I see it. But look here. Now Spirit's saying, look here. I'm going to give this to you now. This is where you are now. Look, Virgo, here. Okay, does that help you? That's what Spirit is saying to you right now. I know. But really, it's cleared here. It's clear. The path is clear. The decision is still there. It's clear now, though. You can make it, okay? And if you can and you need to stay there for a while and contemplate, then you do that. You take as long as you need to take, but be careful. You don't want to get yourself so stuck that then you cycle, you keep yourself in a cycle, is what I want to tell you. Whether that's moving on from your person or moving on from something you're holding on to so that you can even have a new start here, guys. And we see some of you are. We see it in the Empress. We see it in the Justice card. But Spirit is very in particular sending that to you. Guys, look, I moved it, and I don't think that was an accident here. But I do want to say to you, it's a double confirmation. I know, it's like, what? The Two of Swords and the High Priestess. Well, the decision, we see it. Some of you already made it. Some of you haven't. And that can simply be the decision just to trust yourself, whatever that's going to be, and to go for it and get in that energy. If you need to fake it till you make it, you do it, but nothing dangerous. You know what I'm saying. Ooh, Virgo, things still feel like they're vibrating here. Okay, we're going to get for you Taurus energy, by the way, coming through with the selenite. Let's see. Is that happening for you too? Because this was glowing yesterday. Yes, it is. Look, it was glowing for Capricorn. It's glowing for you as well. I love this for you guys. Really a lot about that third eye here. Also, this is the energy here with the selenite can be a very protective energy. And I do feel you do have people around you, but your angels are also there, guys. I want to say that to you, first of all. But also letting you know that you're safe here, guys. A lot of pentacles here on the table. It's safe for you. And to pay attention to who and what is safe also around you. Look at that. Look how beautiful. I love this so much for you, I have to say. And trusting that, we talked about it. The people, people around you, guys. There are particular people around you, and also some of you angels of those you loved here, just really cheering you on in that Empress energy, guys. Trusting yourself here. I love that for you. Oh my gosh. I almost forgot. We have to look. Yeah, look. Okay, that was meant to be, I have to say. We're going to look at this in a minute, guys, but I have to tell you, the Hermit card energy, first of all, Virgo, this is you. Your tarot portion of your reading, okay, and I didn't even tell you, welcome to your tarot reading, Virgo. Welcome to your oracle and your love messages. We have our love messages here, guys, and channeled song messages. I didn't even talk about that. Okay, whatever. Well, what I want to say is your very first card coming down is really that safety here. As I said, there's a lot of pentacles a moment ago, okay, and that angelic energy is being moved around, wanting me to touch it, I have to say, and this light as well. Whew, because there's that light, and that Hermit card energy is what I wanted to say to you. And as I said a little bit earlier, or just a moment ago, that Ten of Pentacles, that security and feeling safe here, and we also talked about it with the selenite here, guys. This glowing energy here, there we go, look at that. Really, it's safe. And what is it safe? It's safe to come out. That is the Hermit energy. This is your energy, Virgo. On the very beginning of your reading, the very first card that slipped and slid its way into your reading to start here. And now look, we're finding that last one that was like, boop, I want to come into this reading. Almost forgot about it. That Hermit card energy, guys, is also Virgo. And it really can be where some of you still are, really trying to figure things out. Look here, just on a journey. And we see that also with the World card. We see it. We know you are, Virgo. And it's big. It goes past your love life here, I have to say. And, well, look, it's right on the light here. Okay, Virgo. As I said earlier, we're not going to go into that, guys. I'm trying to take less of the life messages while I'm doing your love readings, because they'll go on and on. But I do have to say, I'm going to send that through, that for some of you, it really does have to do with money and future stuff. It's just undeniable. But guys, this is your love reading, and that World card energy, and you in particular, Virgo, as we talked about, it's the future. It's pretty big. All the elements are there. It's also telling you, you take those offers of help too. Also with the Six of Pentacles, I have to say, that breadcrumbing that went on with your person won't be for everyone. So if there's somebody wanting to help you in some way that you trust, you look at that closer. That is a message coming through for you, and it's big. The Ten of Pentacles, the World card, and that Hermit energy, guys. Really, that quest for you is just life here. It's going on. Some of you are still there. Like I said, you stay there, but be careful not to stay there too long, as we talked about with the Eight of Cups. It can become that hermit as you know it, where you get stuck, and it's hard to come out here. But for those of you that see that, or you're already here with that light, you stay there. You go with that, okay? I want to tell you. And this is really silly to come through, but guys, it's a space needle there. So some of you might actually be in Seattle or at Washington. So but also this is the other thing I want to say. It's the space needle. It's the whole point of it was to get you up in the air and be close to the sky, to what? The divine, guys, to spirit here. So it's a really strong, and it's such a silly way, but profound in many ways too, message here. But you're on the right path. That's what I want to say to you. You're on the right path. Just trust yourself here, okay? And for some of you, if that is new love, because we do see the Empress card, you trust yourself and what you need to do for yourself. For some of you also, children, that's not for everybody. But that High Priestess energy is very strong for you here. The Empress energy as well. And now we see the Hermit card, the World card. I mean, wow. Okay, look, things just traveled here. Are you seeing that? We're going to continue on. But guys, I just have to show you. Look what traveled right below the High Priestess. Really needing to get that clarification. Some of you might be getting that, as I said, from your person, and that might be all you feel like you need, because you are holding on to something here, some of you, in the Empress energy. Might be all you need to move forward here. Interesting how that came through, but I do really love this Hermit card. And the last thing I want to say to you about this here is this is a 9, and it really is about attainment. And for you, it is of course about this wisdom of, what is that? Serenity prayer, guys. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I love that prayer. I just think it's a beautiful prayer just for everybody. I know they use it in very particular things, but I just want to send that through to you. It just feels, yeah, here. A lot of you know, a lot of you have been afraid, a little bit stuck here. Some of you still need to be there, but that 9, that attainment, that wisdom is what I want to say, to know the difference, to know what you can change and what you can't and what you want to do. And guys, also that 9, wishes fulfilled. What is that for you? It can be your person, all right? But it can also be new love. We do see that too here. And I do want to say, there is in the 9 that aspect of things coming to fruition. It can be with your person. We see it very much, but also them offering something so that you're allowed to come to fruition and go where you need to go. So it can also be that coming through, I have to say to you. We do see that with the Empress card here. Kind of like you've been waiting on something. But okay. Your reading is beautiful, Virgo. Let's get... Oh, excuse me. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Look, it's already here. Was going to thank them for your message, and it has already arrived. So let's see what they want to send to you today. Oh, look, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Guys. Oh, hi, guys. Just as I was talking, the camera died. I have to tell you, I know I'm not saying this right, Hyrath. I hope I'm saying that right, but it really is about a deep longing for a sense of, for home. It can be physical, but a deep longing for a sense of home. But here, guys, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Oh, Virgo, look at this. I have to say to you, that the Hermit card was the last card. This is you, Virgo. We know that. What's happening when you're in there? You're on a journey. You're on a spiritual journey here, guys. We see that also with the World card. And for a lot of you, it really is about the home. We talked about that with the Ten of Pentacles. Can it be back with your person? For some of you, yes, for sure. Can it include even children, I have to say. For some of you, coming back to that dream. For others, I have to say, it just goes way past that. But that home, now, one, I want to tell you that love, really longing for the connection. I feel that, Virgo. But also for yourself, there's something just so much bigger going on here, guys. For you, Virgo, it's just coming through. It is how it is here with that World card energy. That Hermit card wanting to come down last here. The Hermit card, you guys, just really, I don't know how many times I can say it, but it really is about a journey of enlightenment, of attaining wisdom, of figuring out what you want, where you want to go, whether it's with your person or your life is coming through so big, but with your person too here. Guys, but that World card energy is just right there with it on that journey. And also that 3, it comes to about the growth. About the growth for you for the future, guys. To have that all, that Ten of Pentacles, everything. Guys, I want to cry for you. I just think it's beautiful. And if you think you're not in there, you will be. And it's yours. You fake whatever you need to till you make it. That won't be everything, guys. You believe it. You trust yourself. You know that you are worthy here. I really love this for you. Just this real strong connection, not just to the divine and to the your higher power, which is very strong with this energy, I want to tell you. But for yourself here, trusting yourself, and we see that in the High Priestess card. And that's what I wanted to say to you about the Hermit card. It really is just, it is just coming up, guys, from that vibrating, high vibing, high vibrational Virgo. It's beautiful for you. This is your energy. And like I said, if you think you're not in there, it's yours for the taking, Virgo. Look how beautiful. This message is literally glowing for you. Or am I the only one seeing the glow? I don't know. But it's beautiful and I love it for you. You deserve it all, and you can have it all. You can. It's right here. You're the Empress. It's in your hands. You trust yourself, guys, okay? You give yourself the clarity that you need. It's here. Some of you might already have it, but you trust it, and you stay there as long as you need to. You just be careful how long, all right? Okay, Virgo, we're going to look at love messages. Direct love messages to you from your person. Now, if you feel that you're sending them to your person, please go with that. It's meant to be, okay? That's just how that is. That was wanting to come and then it turned around. We will be together again. I believe it. Do you? All right, Virgo, is this you sending that, or is this your person? I want to say, we know that they're wanting to be, you want them held accountable. We see that here, but your person also wanting to offer you that explanation, I have to say to you, and it can be more. We see that here, both with the World card energy and with the, excuse me, the Ace of Swords. We see that reunion here, but it can also be this wish of yours that we're picking up on, and your person's just wanting to come in to give you whatever that clarity is that you feel like you're hanging on to a little, that might be holding you back. So who is this, is what I wanted to ask. And we're going to put it here with the Hermit card. Interesting. I'm not asking for a lot. All I want is for you to look into my eyes and say that everything will be okay. Oh, Virgo. Okay. Look, it's so interesting here because, as I said here with this Justice card, and this is the two of you, and it's a very strong spiritual connection. And a lot of you, I have to say, have created children together. It's not for everybody, but some of you really have. It's just super, super strong here, and that will bond you for life, I have to say. Sometimes even when we don't want it, but one eye open here again. You're not totally trusting it. That's what I want to say to you. I feel like there is that trust has been broken. I see that. Your person wanting to offer you that. Really, it just comes through so strong here. That emotional, as I said, not just emotional support, but explanations. I don't know. This regret, feeling bad. You didn't deserve how badly I treated you. All right, yeah, guys, look. Landing here on the Four of Cups, so, gosh, so interesting. Could that be something that is coming through for them to say to you? It can be. Actually, here, this is where I want to put it, interestingly enough. I want to put it between the Four of Cups and the Justice card a little. I want it to touch. It seems very important that that's where it belongs. Okay, that's sticking on my hand. Our connection runs so deep. It's very deep. It's to the ground deep, Virgo. Whew, Virgo. And that's the thing I want to say to you. It's understated with Virgos. People don't realize how deep you are. I mean, you guys can really go up in your head here, which is really interesting. You're Earth. You're the Earth. You're the ground. You're the Earth, you guys. Gosh, you know, that the Earth, where you put those seeds that you plant that grow with the Empress card is what I want to say to you. But boy, can you go up there in that air energy sometimes, maybe even when you should be looking and letting your garden be watered and get the sun, you just go up there in that air energy and analyze and overthink is what I want to say. And I feel like a lot of you have been in that energy for a while here. But that's what I want to tell you. Our connection runs so deep. Yes, you're deeper than people realize is what I want to say. Very deep, and that's why a lot of people are attracted to you, Virgo. You have a very magnetic attraction to you. And sometimes you might not even realize that because you're up there in your head. One was coming out and it hit again. Interesting. When that happens, okay. These are definitely yours. Look at it. I thought this just came down, but of course that was already there. I don't want you to get over me. Yeah, there is, like I said, here guys, there is a little bit of the nerves there. I want to tell you, we see it also in the Justice card, and it's a fast moving month, February, but it does also feel like your person is nervous about that, feeling that energy, guys. You have the Empress energy here. You're still in it. They know you haven't quite gone yet. For those of you that do feel like you want to or have been holding back on that. And it is feeling like an act fast here. And we see that also in the Ace of Swords coming through very quickly is what I want to tell you. And as I said, it can be that it is impulsive. That doesn't always come through, but that did just come through. I'm thinking of you right at this moment. I love that. Is that you? Is that your person? I'm going to set it here, guys. Right here, Cancer, Libra, coming through on the opal light. All about communication here is what I want to tell you. Okay. Flyer. Flyer. Alert. You're all that I want, all that I need, all that I desire, and all that I love. Can it be that that is what your person figured out here with that Ace of Swords? You are all that I want, all that I need, all that I desire, all that I love. Could that be the clarity that they're getting, that they're realizing, this realization here? Because Virgo, this is your energy. You're in their energy too. You're here. We've talked so much about it, but also in your persons. That is everything. That's the Ten of Pentacles, guys. That is everything. All the practicalities, everything lining up. The long-term feeling safe. And right below that, the World card came. That is the future. That is the growth here. Do you hear that, Gemini and Virgo? There you are. You guys, this was very strong also in Capricorn's reading, and it's exactly the same for you in this way. It's unbelievable. This energy clearing, and we've talked so much in your reading about the vibrations, the high vibrations here. We talked about it here, guys. And also with the Hermit card coming down. But the Empress here, look at that. Are you looking at your reading? Yeah, it's the Ace of Swords, but it's this clarity, knowing, guys, here. The Ten of Pentacles, the World card, the Empress card, and the High Priestess energy here. For a lot of you, your person knows that. Where they want to go with it, excuse me, and what they need to do to get you back. The question is, are you still there? And is it what you're wanting? Sorry, guys, I do start to make kind of a big mess. Did things just travel here? They did, look. Things just traveled, guys, when I moved that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, look at that. It's wanting to be close to the Hermit energy there. Guys. Also, that's the other thing. I just have to say this to you because it just came through. Is that you over here? Is that your person with that one eye open, with that fear wanting to tell you that? I think for some of you, I know that is not for everyone, but that just came through. Okay, we're going to give them a last chance here. Last chance. Come on, Virgo's person. You know me better than anyone. All right, you guys. I'm going to move this a little here because I want to use this space. Yeah, this is a long, and I have to say it really is a strong spiritual connection here, guys. Some of you, not everybody is on a past life journey. That is for sure. That's not for you. Let that go. But it does go pretty far back. I have to say, Scorpio energy coming through very strongly here with the Six of Cups. Also that reunion energy. It's not for everyone, but I am seeing the Six of Cups here, guys. Okay. Also, by the way, there is that Jade Capricorn energy, very strong, but everybody really is here, I have to say. Also Taurus and Gemini and well, pretty much everybody here, but really great for communication, guys, and also unblocking that heart chakra here, which I feel is quite blocked. I feel like I said, that you come in and out of that. Okay, guys, channeled song messages, direct messages to you from your person through song. But remember, if you feel you're setting them, please go with that. Can be your song comes down or a song that means something to you, Virgo. Can also be that it's a title, an artist, a location, one word, a name here. Please take what resonates for you. Okay, that's very clearly yours. It's from me, it's to you, for your eyes. It's a weight of wonder that is wise. I am here, you are there. Love is our cross to bear. Love is our cross to bear, John Gorka. What a beautiful song. Little bit of sadness here, I have to say. But guys, it really is, yeah, it's a weight, a wonder that is wise. So many things coming up here from your reading. So it's been going on. This is yours, by the way, for you for a long time, I have to say to you. It really is, the time is now, though. I love this message and I love this song. Please go and listen to this song. All I want to do is find a way. I can't make it through without a way back into love. And if I open my heart again, I guess I'm hoping you'll be there for me in the end. Hugh Grant, Haley Bennett, guys, that is that movie. Is it Love Actually? Or is that the right movie? Am I getting that right? But I have to say to you, here, I think you're sending this, Virgo, because I do feel this guarded, because you're also coming through here with one eye open. We see you here looking off into the horizon, holding those swords with that decision. Some of you not sure, trying to trust yourself here. I think for a lot of you, this is you. Can also be your person, of course, but I feel your energy, Virgo. I'm going to move your channeled love messages for a minute so we can take this space. I hope you can see these. I know things get a little lost, guys. Look, this is being pushed off for you. I remember us alone, waiting for the light to go. Don't you feel that hunger? I've got so many secrets to shine years and years. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I have to say to you, what? There's that Justice card here. And also, that's that High Priestess energy here, guys. And as we talked about, your person wanting to offer you some clarity, very much. Not just clearing the air, wanting to offer whatever it is you've been waiting on here, guys. Wow. Wow, and also that Ten of Pentacles is coming through. Some more you, Virgo. That's what I want to tell you. Yeah. I have to say, Virgo, this has the potential for really lifelong stuff here. Can it be that this is a new love poking in? Maybe for some of you. But guys, for those of you that are just questioning that and your person has come or will be offering something big, it does feel big here. I'm putting this with the Ten of Pentacles, with the World card right below it. That future, the long term, the everything, guys. You're the only one I can talk to, the only one I can really read. I know you give because you want to. Don't you think it's time you learn to let yourself receive? I was born to love you, Ray LaMontagne. I love this card for you, Virgo. Some of you, this is somebody new sending that in, I have to say, but I don't think that that's everybody here for sure. And I think that's partly some of you sending this to your person, because that's partly why you've been in and out of this Eight of Cups here. I really just feel this energy here. We see it with the Two of Swords, just looking off. It's a very, very spiritual, deep connection, and it goes into that ground, guys. And for some of you, you have created families. You've been feeling that pull, and something did get interrupted here. My battery is about to die. Speaking of interruptions, just a moment. Hello, Virgo. I hope things have not gotten crooked. I think they have, but we're just going to kind of go with it, guys, because I could just be here all day. Okay, look, this is wanting to be yours, and we're going to channel a few more, give them a chance, a last chance. Nothing compares, no worries or cares, regrets or mistakes. Their memories made someone like you, Adele. You guys. Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's just this really strong energy. You've been thinking a lot. You're Virgo, overthinking a lot. I saw a cup the other day. Somebody, a friend of mine, posted, and it says, wait, let me overthink this. I thought of you, Virgo. Don't overthink. Don't stay in that hermit energy too long. That is you, Virgo, there, about this Ten of Pentacles energy, because you have the High Priestess here. You trust yourself, Virgo. Sometimes it amazes me how strong the power of love can be. Sometimes you just take my breath away. You take my breath away. Eva Cassidy, I love this for you. Also because we felt that in the beginning, guys. This breathlessness did come through. And that's the other thing. The Ace of Swords did travel here, guys, right below the Empress. They know what a magnificent person you are. I want to say to you, and some of you too that have children with your person, or you've talked about having them, they're acknowledging that you're a good parent, I have to say to you, or it would be, because it's something some of you talked about that got interrupted, but that's really strong, I have to say to you. Also wanting to say that to you, and is what I want to tell you with the Ace of Swords moving there. That's the message that came through. These are both yours. Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. Ring of fire, Johnny Cash. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, really strong there. I just realized here, guys, that I lost this space with the 7-point star, but I really wanted to keep it there. I put it there for Capricorn, and it just sometimes that happens and things stay in the reading because that's where the energy is. And you guys have a very similar energy, but I'm not surprised. You are the earth sign, and right now a lot is happening that we can't see in that earth, you guys. Underneath there, we don't see it, but oh gosh, you know, spring is around the corner. It's there. It's happening. Times were tough. We made it through. We tasted the rough, so let's save the spoon. All the time I was hurting, got to believe that I was hurting too. I was born to love you, Ray LaMontagne. It's there again, that long. Yeah, I have to say, guys, it really is a deep spiritual connection, and whether you're moving on or not, you have ties things that you will remember, even past the hurt, I have to say. And some of you, there just really are children. That's not for everybody. But guys, also wanting to, interestingly enough here, so let's save the spoon. Sort of like, yeah, they're not forgetting either. And also it's a lot about taking that, what you have gone through and using it to grow, and not forgetting it, but letting it go. That's important. That's a really big energy here, but using it to propel you forward. For those of you really wanting to be with your person long term here, we see that on some of your minds here. Okay, we're gonna get a couple of more. And being apart ain't easy on this love affair. Two strangers learn to fall in love again, faithfully journey. Very particular message. Okay, obviously for those of you that your person wasn't faithful, that is not for everybody. But also the future energy offer here, guys. I have to say, and starting over. It really is. Two strangers learn to fall in love again. It really is a long-term thing here that is coming up in the energy, whether it's you moving on from it or letting go of that and beginning with someone else, whatever. For those of you restarting that, I have to tell you, it's coming through very, very strong here. Really super strong. What did it just land on? That you take my breath away. Okay. Guys, we're losing space here. All right, last chance, Virgo's person. Last chance. Look, that was held on to. And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. Thinking out loud, Ed Sheeran here. Guys, just going to say to you, again, those of you really wanting that here, your person getting that clarity for themselves with that Ace of Swords here. That everything energy, guys, with that Ten of Pentacles, that new start. We talked about it. Really ground up stuff here that we're talking about. More confirmation, big time with that World card in combination with that Ten of Pentacles. Super long future stuff here. Twin flame soulmate energy, guys. It is there. It's just how it is. And I have to say to you here, this is very much a long-term, deeply spiritually connected card here. Your person really thinking about that, and soon, if not out loud, I feel like for a lot of you, them wanting to offer that clarity to you, whether or not you decide to come back together here. Okay, did things just move here? Yeah, they did. Look, guys, the Two of Swords moved there under the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're going to move on, and I just almost lost their turquoise. I want to tell you, this is Capricorn, and just in December in general, I want to say to you, coming through. Look, it's right here next to this one. It's a little different coloring. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. I feel your energy. Woo, yeah. Virgo, I feel your energy. Do you feel your energy? Your person does. And how can they not? Like I said, you're vibrating. It's vibrating the earth. This is you, Virgo. Your energy is very strong, and your person's feeling it too. We talked about it also when the Ace of Swords was below the Empress. Look, now the Empress is right below the World card. Guys, super big things. This change, and we know that is where we are. I'm getting goosebumps as I deliver this to you. We know that is where we are. The energy, the earth, now, here, in this time. But for you, Virgo, we felt it from the very beginning. It's vibrating. It's vibrating. This change is big. And I have to say, be careful not to take that for granted too, because that does come through. Sometimes we just get so used to, also, as a metaphor, when the seasons change, we do take it for granted in some ways, is what I want to say to you. And that's also coming through too from your person here, realizing that. Regret about that too, guys, and wanting to communicate that. Especially for those of you that do have children, that does come through too. A little bit more, I want to say, your person wanting to maybe take back some things they shouldn't have said and let you know how great they think you are in that respect. That's not for everybody, but those messages keep coming through today. You have changed me for the better. This is also yours, and this one here. Don't give up on us. All right, guys. I don't know. And this is yours. My world is dark without you. Here it comes, Gemini and you, Virgo, again. Woo, yeah. Communication, guys, is very strong here. And Aquarius coming through as well. That's star energy, very much. Your person might have been going through something as well, guys, coming out of that. I want to kiss you. A very particular message. I am always with you. Virgo, your reading is very beautiful. These are both yours. I received your telepathic messages. Yeah, and I have to say, Virgo, I also feel that some of you are really loud with the ones you're sending. That's coming through strong, although I do think you might have gone quiet recently here, guys. You are perfect. I love that for you. And I want to say something to you. Now, these are messages from your person. You know that. That's why a lot of you are here. But you also know, if you watch my readings, and I want to tell you, look, this is coming off. It can be that sometimes things that come through and it feels this is your person. It can be that it's coming from spirit guides and angels as well, and ancestors, okay? And I feel like for some of you, that's a message that came through in a moment when you're knowing what this is. Some of the stuff you've been saying to yourself, okay? That's very particular. It's not for everybody, okay? It's your person as well. Look here, that emotional. Yeah, look, it's taking a dive into that water, guys. Do some of you need to take a swim into those emotions? Maybe. That water coming through again. Earth needs the water, guys. Then maybe that's what you need to move on. I do feel like it's about the emotional offering we talked about with your person here, and it might need to be that you go in there in that water and feel it, and then move on. For those of you that have been stuck there, that was a message that just came through. You deserve so much more. Yeah, guys. All right, I'm just going to tell you, for some of you, that's just really direct messages from spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Not for everybody, I have to say. Well, actually, yes, everybody. But also for some of you, your person. That's super direct, guys. Okay, going off track here, excuse me. I'm really trying to hone that in when the life messages come through, but it just happens. So bear with me, guys. I was scared. All right, this is a very particular message here. Our connection runs so deep, just landed on it. Whew, your reading, Virgo. Our connection runs so deep. I was scared. Yeah, that wanted to land quite literally on that card to drive that message in. You are my biggest wish. Guys, are you sending this? Is your person sending this? Can be that they've got that clarity. Look, the Ace of Swords didn't move here. We do see that laurel wreath. We see it here with the World card as well. And again, really representing all the elements, but particularly strong Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. All right, last chance. Last chance. Last chance, Virgo's person. These were slipping and sliding and wouldn't leave my hand. Okay. Don't ever change. I'm waiting for the right time. Virgo. Okay, we're going to get some totems now. Remember, they can be coming from your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, your person. It's been a while since we've done totems, hasn't it? All right, we're going to start with the numbers here. Where do I want to put them, guys? I don't know why. I just lately, with the totems, probably because I haven't done them in a while. I haven't worked it out. You know what I want to do? I want to put them on your world card here. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, we're going to start with the numbers. These can be numbers relevant to you, is what I want to tell you. And remember, I chose the World card. Spirit led me to it for a reason. That also, I want to tell you, is the card is 21. So those numbers might mean something to you. It comes to a 3, also in numerology. And with that infinity signal, it can look like an 8, I want to tell you, okay? Here also is 7, and here in Europe, we would look at that and call that a 1. Is that actually a 1? Or no, that's not a 1. But here in Europe, we would call that a 1. So it can be, if that's a 1 to you, then that's a 1 to you, okay? Here's an actual 1. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, it landed on the High Priestess. I love that for you. Guys, new beginnings, lots of potential for you, lots of opportunity. Virgo, it landed here on the High Priestess. Really. And trust yourself, trust your intuition. The time is really now. Remember, because you can't see it underneath here, guys. With that Empress energy, just because you can't see it, growing things, it doesn't mean it's not there brewing. It is. Oh, I love that for you. Okay, we're going to stop there, but that's another message for you. Look, okay, here's a number 5. What is this here? I didn't see that. Number 6. We're going to put some letters down. Initials can be locations, people. There's an O, an I. Once again, that can look like an L to someone. I just got blocked there. My throat. I actually tried to talk. That was strange. But this is an actual L. Almost landed on looking like a 7. Interesting. Or a 1. Gosh, you guys. All right. This is fascinating. You got 2 dragons here. Does that mean something in particular to some of you? It can. But I want to tell you, sending that strength down and look, it's 2. Okay, I'm just going to say it. It really, twin flame soulmate energy, guys, but also about the 2 of you. Gosh, okay, take what's yours, remember, and you throw away the rest. It won't all be for you. Okay, if you're not on a twin flame journey, and now I'm stuttering. Okay, there's a lot of throat stuff going on here, and Virgo, you do come through there with the throat chakra, and your person could also be Gemini. I want to tell you that is the dominant throat chakra, but the main thing is it's the message that's coming through here, I have to say, and that 2 again, that decision mode, it needs to come here. And the very last thing I want to say to you is strength. When this comes down, it can also be spirit and your angels sending you strength, and it very much is. And you know what? It's not just about the 2 of you. It's about this decision, these trusting yourself here is what I want to tell you. It wants to be right there in the High Priestess card, because look here, you did get this star. I love this for you. And it really is, well, Aquarius energy, it really is a lot like getting the star card. But here's the thing I want to say. The star card is a 17, and that does come to an 8. What is an 8? Well, that's an action number, accomplishing something. It's It's really big in your reading, guys, okay? Some moving forward for you for whatever it is you're going to do with your person, maybe not with your person here, but I just feel like I want to cry. Homesick for the stars. Look, guys, it's like really, I'm feeling this star card for you. It really is about renewal. We see that here so much renewal, guys. End of cycles, the hope here as well. We're also seeing, I want to tell you all about, well, clarity. And it's so big here. That's been such a big theme for you, both here with the High Wrath, I hope I'm saying that right, and the Hermit card, which is your energy, by the way. We talked about that. I won't go there anymore, but there it is again. You keep that hope, you guys. Homesick for the stars. There it is. I love that for you. I really do. And also it's homesick when you say for the stars too, it's for clarity that's coming through. For some of you, you really just want to be more clear about that for yourself. But also it can be your person or the home you had or just the feeling of safety. And that's what I feel like for you here. And look, I don't know if you can see this person here. Do you see that? Like right on the top there, looking off into the stars, looking off into that horizon here. And there is that star. I love that for you. Guys, also homesick, wanting that, to feel that safety, to feel like you can make that decision to come out of there and have that hope, you guys. Let the moon be your compass. Let the stars be your compass. You trust yourself, guys, okay? And trust yourself, because look what else you got here. This is funny, but another pig came down for Capricorn. Your readings are very in alignment, and I think a lot of that is the collective earth energy here, guys. Lucky pig. We give these here in Austria for everything. In the new year, pig this, pig that, pig marzipan, pig everything here, I want to tell you. And it really is a beautiful symbol to come down. And guys, we do have the World card here and the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress card, all about creation and growth and flowing, going with the flow, guys. Super strong message for you. Trusting yourself. Fake it till you make it if you need to. Don't stay in that Hermit card energy too long. When you come up from that ground that you can't see, Virgo, that seed will come up and be a flower. Or at that garden, there will be a carrot. Abundance. Things coming. Remember, it's there for you. That good luck, the change. It's there for you. Believe it. Just because you can't see it, it doesn't mean it's not there. Virgo, that's your reading. Thank you for being here. I wish you well, love and light. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, all that stuff. If maybe you know somebody you think would benefit from my work, I would really appreciate that. It does help our channel grow here, guys, so we can get this message to more people. Okay, I love you, Virgo. Your reading was beautiful. You take care of yourself. You are the Empress. You are the High Priestess. You are Virgo. You are the Earth. Bye till next time.